Hello, hello, fellow Biafrans all over the world. You are welcome to this evening program. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location, my people. Ndị be anyị ekenekwa m unu. Ọ ga-adịlụ nwoke mma, dịlụ nwaanyị mma. Onye ọbụla n'ebe ọ nọ, ya gbakọta ka anyị kwuo ife gbasatalụ Biafra. Biafra bụ our religion. And anyị ga-ejisi ike na-ekwu maka Biafra. Anyị ga-ekwu maka ya n'ụtụtụ, kwuo maka ya n'efifie, kwuo maka Biafra n'abalị. Ka m nye Chineke nna otuto. Okike abịa ma agbakwule zuru ike cheta obesi ike Jesu Kristi onye nwe ụwa, nwa nke Chineke. Ana m aja gị mma na-ayọkwa gị ka inyela anyị bụ ụmụ Biafra aka ka anyị nweta ife anyị na-achọ. Anyị na-achọ nwere onwe anyị. Ana m ayọkwa gị nna gị biko, onye ọmịiko, onye obi ebere, ka inye aka ka rapụ onye ndu anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Chedokwala anyị Simon Ekpa bụ onye na-edu anyị kịta. Chedo ụmụ Biafra niile, onye anọ n'ebe ọ nọ ka rụsie ya ike ka ọ fụ Biafra. Ise. My people, join me wherever you are. Today is Friday, the 26th of April 2024. I am here once again to talk to my people about the coming of Biafra. Biafra is our right. Therefore, we must talk about Biafra. Biafra is a nation that is springing up in the western part of Africa and is going to be a fantastic nation. So, my people, we have to talk about Biafra. Biafra, we are people of liberal mind. We do not preach violence. We do not preach hate. All we are asking for is for our freedom and our liberty. It is our inherent right. So we are talking of our freedom. And all over the world, freedom and liberty is what rules the world. God himself gave us freedom and liberty. And no human being has right to infringe on our rights. So, my people, what we are doing in the process is self-referendum voting. It is our civic right. You don't have to vote yes. That's why it is a referendum. You can vote yes. You have right to also vote no, provided you casted your vote. My people, it is our civic right. Once you are 18 years and above, you have right to vote. So, my fellow Biafrans, we started this journey since 1967. Until date, we are still on it. Biafra is going to be a wonderful nation, make no mistakes. So for those of you who are not willing to join, do not waste your time wanting to see whether Nigeria will work, because Nigeria will never work. It is 115 years now or more, because the amalgamation took place in 1914, and the 100th year was 2014. So, my people, till date, we are still fighting for survival, for freedom. Now I'm going to play the voice of my leader to let you people understand, those of you who are still dragging your feet, to join us in what we are doing, to know that Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is a country that doesn't tell itself the truth, let alone telling someone the truth. They are very deceitful, very, very condescending, very, very conniving. They are so corrupt. Corruption from the president down to the last person in the government parastatals. They buy people who want to expose them. I thank God that my leader is still alive. So I will play you people his voice.
Because of me, they arrested Binta Nyako's husband and son. They claim they are being tried by EFCC. So that if Binta Nyako were to acquit me, they will jail the husband and the child. That's how evil the zoo is. That's how bad they are. But she courageously gave me bail. She knew I did nothing wrong. She knew it. They were pressuring her. Revoke his bail. And she said no. They have done nothing wrong. They don't know all these things. They called her to a meeting in Maiduguri where they were insulting her. That didn't work. They took her to another meeting in Sokoto where they called all the northern, I don't know if I'll call them leaders, to be insulting her because of me. That she should have jailed me. That nothing will happen. That people leaders are signed up to it. That our business with them.
Thank you for joining.
I will come to the meetings they've been holding against me and IPOB later on. But Binta Nyako stood strong. I'm not sure at all that the intimidation she's been forced to endure will ever stop. I don't think so. Good people like that never get to become the chief judge of the Federation. Kafarati Abdul Kafarati killed Kesser Wiwa. Today he's the chief judge of the High Court of Nigeria.
My people, as I was saying, that Nigeria is gone. Any country that their executives and their judiciary is not functioning well is a failed state. Make no mistake, Nigeria can never work. I am talking to Biafrans, especially the saboteurs. No matter how much they pay you, and no matter how much you try to see whether Nigeria will work, it can never work. Yes, Onyendu knew that DOS were holding meetings to work against him. Onyendu is a prophet. He sees things before they happen. You know, in the Bible, they say that any nation that has no prophet is a dead nation, because you won't see somebody that will foresee the future and let you know of what is going to happen. So my brother Dolox, you are very correct. You are correct in your comment. If you want to join to talk to our people, let me know. Then I will send you a link to join me on the studio and talk to our people. If you want to close your video, you can do that. If you want to leave it open, it is up to you. But let me know if you want to join me. Onyendu knows the zoo. That's why they were so upset, so angry with him, especially when he created ESN to combat the evil they were doing. They were doing so much evil, buying farmers, burning our businesses, because they want to make the people go hungry. They want to impoverish us because they have done everything that they could to bring Biafrans down. So now it is very open. The world is watching them. I will keep coming out here on daily basis to remind our people, zoo can never come together, especially to the saboteurs. No matter how you sabotage Mazi Simon Ekpa or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or the entire Biafrans, Nigeria can never be won. They will only use you and dump you. They don't know how to do anything. The zoo is gone. And our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, he knows it. He's not a warrior. He's not a fighter. He doesn't buy anybody. The only thing they want is for everybody to keep quiet. Recently, as recent as Tuesday, they went to Aba using Osita Iheme to tell the people to stop using social media. But they are on the internet. The army are on Twitter. The politicians, they use internet. But this is how evil people with evil plan, how they will be plotting to decimate people without any genuine reason. So my people, I've always liked to play Onyendu's voice because Onyendu knows it all. He sees it all. He has two more eyes, the spiritual eye and the physical eye. And he says it as he sees it. My people, that is the situation that we found ourselves. But let's continue listening to him. This is in relation to his case. You can imagine a country where the executives, the government is always meddling in the judiciary, telling them what to do. People who have no brain, they can't manage their economy. Nothing. Oil producing country and gas producing country. People are dying of hunger. They don't know anything. They have brain, but they don't know how to use their brain. They lie to themselves. How can they tell anybody the truth?
That nothing will happen. That people leaders have signed up to it. That our nation is with them. Our nation is in the ocean. I will come to the meetings they've been holding against me and IPOB later on. But Binta Nyako stood strong. I'm not sure at all that the intimidation she's been forced to endure will ever stop. I don't think so. Good people like that never get to become the chief judge of the Federation. Kafarati Abdul Kafarati killed Kesewiwa. Today he's the chief judge of the High Court of Nigeria. He granted ex parte motion to the government of Nigeria designating me a terrorist. He was rewarded. And I'm sure they're saying to Binta Nyako, if you jail him or convict him, there is a reward for you. Do you see how Nigeria understand what justice and law is all about? No. These are black, evil people from Africa. Evil people. Go behind darkness and evil.
My people, that's it. Onyendu, he knows it all, and he says it all. My people, we have to vote for our self-referendum. We definitely have to vote and vote in mass. We must vote. When you cast your vote, you know that you are truly asking for the world to see that you are ready to form your own nation. That's why our Prime Minister emphasized on the importance of voting. during his last virtual visit to USA. Hello, Chibike, my brother. Good morning. How is Dubai? I hope you are keeping well. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, my brother. I love you guys. You make my day worth my while. So, my people, voting. That's what our Prime Minister is asking from us, that we should vote and vote. Everybody should vote and let your vote count in the coming declaration of Biafra. So let me play you another jingle after Onyendu's voice.
Hello, Biafrans. My name is Marvelous Arenze Chukwumanko. Vote. The Biafran self-referendum e-voting is in progress and will be until December this year, 2024. I know you think we still have time, but the duration of time we have from now till then is shitenga lunga. Not too far as we take the reason. The Biafran Prime Minister can only do his part, which doesn't need emphasis because it is obvious. But he, Simon Ekpa, is entitled to one vote, just like every other Biafran. I respectfully urge you all over the world, old and young, to participate in the ongoing Biafran self-referendum. Publicize it and assist those who need to be guided about it to demonstrate our readiness to exit Nigeria. We may not all be in the army, in the media, or in the government, but together from Benue to Kogi, Enugu, Ebonyi, Edo, Imo, Rivers, Delta, Cross River, Anambra, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, Abia, and Biafrans all over. Together, we will vote to decide our future, and our vote must count. This is a new dimension.
Yes, my people, that is the new dimension. Our Prime Minister is bringing us a new dimension. That's what Onyendu told us. Onyendu said to us, go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He is bringing a new dimension to this awareness that we are making. Make sure that you share his videos so that it goes viral. My people, our Prime Minister has actually brought us the new dimension, and there is no doubt about it. We have all seen the progress he is making. Recently, I saw under our Prime Minister's Twitter handle where somebody called Augustina Okechukwu. Augustina Okechukwu was on a WhatsApp to a man called Godson Omahi. And the guy was asking her, or she was asking Godson Omahi, that Chinasa Nworu is very angry because Biafrans are not ready to make contributions and do fundraising so that he will keep funding ESN. And the guy said to him, Godson, that what baffles him or what surprises him is where Ekperima is getting money. Where Ekperima is getting money to do all the projects he is doing, that he has now brought satellite TV and satellite radio to Biafra land. So, my people, we are making progress. Let me play you the voice of a man that sent something to our Prime Minister from the satellite TV in Biafra land. My people, it is kudos to our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Mazi Simon Ekpa is a man that every mother would wish to have a son like him, 3 or 4. That man is something else. You people will agree with me that when he promised Onyendu, when Onyendu was looking for 100 men, He promised Onyendu that Onyendu will find 50 men in him. Hello, my wonderful sister Diane. Thank you for joining. When Onyendu was looking for 100 men, our Prime Minister promised our Onyendu. That night, I was with Simon on his own media, as I am doing now. He was doing that. We will go and join him, and from there he will tell us that Onyendu is on. Let us switch over to join Onyendu, and we will switch over. So that night, Onyendu was asking for 100 men. Onyendu kept saying, I need 100 men. I need 100 men to march. Oh God, save me, help me. Onyendu was even castigating those who are disappointing him. He said, God, I don't know why you sent me. Our people are difficult. Why did God send him to come and do this work? That he needs 100 men. Meanwhile, he was with the DOS. And as we switched over, Onyendu was saying that our PM said, Onyendu, you are looking for 100 men. You will find 50 in me. You see, my people, our Prime Minister never went back on his promises to our Onyendu. You know? So, hello, my brother, Sonny. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Let me play the voice of one of our brother from Homeland that sent the satellite TV to our Prime Minister, indicating that it is now working in Homeland.
We get it live and direct.
This
for the 40th Biafran Satellite television. Yeah, voice of Biafra television.
We need as many votes as possible.
We got it. It's happening here.
This is very, very important. We need as many votes as possible. So I want to thank you for supporting the government up to this point, and our activities in defending Biafra land will continue. That is not going down. From here, I thank you very much. Airborne to the Biafra Republic, airborne to the Biafra Liberation.
So my people, you see that now it is working. It is happening in Biafra land. Everything that our Prime Minister has promised our people, he has fulfilled them, and many more. He has fulfilled them. My people, this is our Prime Minister's dream to give us Biafra. We must all stand firm behind our Prime Minister and remain strong. Now we have our satellite TV in Homeland, and that is one of the promises he made us. Our Prime Minister does not go back on his promises, standing strong since year 2022 till now when he took over, because Onyendu was abducted in 2021 June. By February 28, our Prime Minister conducted a online voting, and I even voted myself. We all voted no confidence on the DOS. We voted them out. And from then, he never went back on his words. Our Prime Minister was just there for us. Let me remind you people of one of the things he said while he was in Belgium.
So when those people were killed in our bank, we made sure that the Nigerian government that killed them paid for it. And today, believe me, they have paid more than that expected. So the government of Biafra is living up to its responsibility. And we have also also made sure that those of our people who think that the government is just a shambolic one, in their various communities, there has been peace and tranquility, while other people in Nigeria are facing extinction, including displacement, going to IDP camp, killing them, abducting school children, killing women and all that. They are all happening all over Nigeria. It is only in Biafra territory that is not happening. And I'm telling you, any day they try and abduct anybody in mass in Biafra land, believe me, I will not say what we're going to do, but we know where to hold them. The time has come that you must be speaking very bold. Do not be scared of your enemy. The invasion of Biafra land must stop. The terrorist checkpoint in Biafra land must be disbanded. Let me tell you, it is something that is going to take time. We're not saying that it must end in one day or in 1 week. It is something that's going to take time. We are fighting a terrorist government that has billions of dollars. And so good. Systematically, as you can see, we are defeating them. And the defeat will continue. So my fellow Biafra, the 2nd of December declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra is very sacrosanct. We maintain it is very, very sacrosanct. The ongoing self-referendum is very important, that you speak and make sure that your people in your villages, in your town, participate in the voting. We need as many number of votes as possible in order to legitimize or to validate the actions of the government. We must get a reasonable number of votes, and we have time. Those states that are yet to receive their tablet, especially the electoral officials, you are going to receive the tablet very, very soon. So but for now, it is very imperative that the media team of the Biafra Republic government in exile and every lovers of Biafra government in exile and those who are individually broadcasting on their own must channel their energy to the voting for self-referendum. Very, very important.
Have you people heard it? This is one of the Breji platforms. We tell you everything as it is. We give you authentic information. We cannot come here to lie to anybody because Biafra coming is our command. We prioritize Biafra freedom more than anything else. Even God, there is somewhere in Genesis where God told the children of Israelite, what are you people still doing on the mountain? Come down and go to the land that I promised your fathers. That's what God said. I've forgotten the very verse, but it's in Genesis. And that was when Moses was leading them. So my people, God made our forefathers promise Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We are direct descendants of the children of Jacob. Gad is one of the sons of Jacob, and Jacob is loved so much by God. So God made us that promise that we should go and proclaim the promised land. Biafra is our promised land. We have been on this mountain, which is called Nigeria, for too long. So God is with us. Ndị Igbo si na ife anyị na-emebi ife mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. God is a great God. He cannot give you something that you cannot control or you cannot handle. Biafra is our goal. We must preach Biafra, and we must, all the years we have wasted in the mountain called Nigeria, what have we achieved? Nothing. Currently, David Umahi is the Minister of Works, and he is constructing a railway station from Lagos to Calabar, sidelining the heart of Biafra land, saying that we are asking for Biafra. Why not? All of them, you will see how they will all swing when Biafra comes, because they are sold out. The zoo, Fulani, they will use you and they will dump you because they are not honest and genuine people. But regardless of their ignorance, we have to go ahead. We have to prioritize achieving our liberty and freedom. Yes, it is. Why do they have Wazobia? They had Wazobia because it is called Wa is come in Yoruba land. Zo means come in Hausa land. Bia means come in Igbo land or in Biafra land. Because Igbo is only one tribe in Biafra. So my people, in linking all these things up, we cannot come here to lie to anybody. Propaganda is also part of freedom fighting. That is propaganda that will favor your own people, not the one that will go against your people. Biafra is my religion, it is my nature, is my culture, is my tradition, and I must maintain it. And so do all of you that are here. We are all lovers of freedom. That's why when Prime Minister tells us anything or gives us any instruction, we have to follow suit. For this self-referendum issue, you know we cannot get this Biafra without good number of people. It cannot be declared without good number of votes. That's why he gave us notice of 3 days, sit at home from now. He posted it on his Twitter handle yesterday. I read it out yesterday, and it will take place on the 29th of May, 30th of May, and 31st of May. Sit at home and to vote. Because Biafra is a country or a nation, not a country, a nation. Because we are people of like minds, like culture. We have so many things in common. That's why we are a nation. So my people, when Biafra comes, life will be easy for our people. Starting from this voting, you just have to sit in your own home at your comfort and you click and you will vote. We don't want to stress our people to come and line up, even if it is raining. You remember what happened during that last election? People were voting and some people came to snatch box and broke one girl's head and blood was rushing on her face. And she was standing under the rain. And it was shown on the internet and we all saw it on YouTube. What goes on in Nigeria is something we cannot contend with. So my people, as our PM said, that the Biafra media team should, announce it widely. Whether you are Biafra team, a media team, or you are doing on your own, you should make sure that you emphasize on self-referendum. When it comes, other countries will be the ones to recognize Biafra. During the war, France recognized Biafra. This France today. Ivory Coast recognized Biafra. Gabon recognized Biafra. Ghana recognized Biafra during 1967-68. They recognized us. So we need this vote because Biafra coming this time is different from the war time. This one is going to be used in a way that everybody will still feel what is going on, and you will be in Biafra, sleeping in Nigeria, and you will wake up as a Biafran. International law. That is it. So, my people, let's listen to our Prime Minister.
Important. We need to get as many votes as possible before October this year. The first phase of this voting is going to end next month, which is May. After that, we go to the second voting, and then we go to the third voting, to the third phase. So it's very, very important. This is what is going to define a lot of things that will happen this year. For those who do not understand how the Biafra independence and liberation is going to happen, of course, I'll always explain this. On the 2nd of December 2020, gathered enough vote and see that Biafra people have given their consent to the government, who will declare the restoration of independence state of Biafra. And we are going to intensify the defense of our land. We are also going to intensify the delegitimization of the Nigerian state within Biafra. In addition to that, we will intensify our diplomatic fight to see the recognition of Biafra. Like you hear our Director General of Foreign Affairs Ministry talked about Belgium. It is the same everywhere. Biafra is the only country that actually have enjoyed recognition. No other country has been recognized during the declaration of independence. It is only Biafra that we recognize. And the people do not understand the importance of these recognitions. The past leaders of the Biafra movement have done very well, but nobody has been able to break the chains to benefit what this recognition has offered. The Biafra government is doing everything to make sure that the recognition of Biafra is restored. We are also filing application in the next 10 days. We are filing application to many authorities that you are going to hear from the media announcement. This application has to do with the recognition of Biafra. And also, we will make sure that the international stage, Biafra become a topic. Biafra is not going to be a topic by carrying flag.
My people, our wonderful brother Deluxe is urging everyone to hit the like button. It will help this very page and the channel. You know, we use YouTube and Facebook free of charge, and the only thing they require from us is to make sure that we have as many followers as possible. You know why? Because they use it for their advert. So my people, if you will honor Dolux's appeal for you people to remember to click the like button. This is all about what we give back to YouTube and Facebook. To be honest with you, we don't pay them. They don't charge us. So, but the only thing they require from us is to make sure that we have as many followers as possible, so they will have more people watching their advert. That is why. Thank you, my people. Let me continue.
Than running around in the street. Biafra can never be a topic by coming on social media and shouting Samaneka is a criminal. Biafra can never be a topic by calling Ike Kuremadu Onyoshi. Biafra can never be a topic by claiming that or shouting that Tinubu is a drug pusher. No, we have done all those. Everybody knows Tinubu is a drug pusher. Everybody knows Tinubu is a criminal. But that is not the reason to fight for Biafra. The reason to fight for Biafra has to do with the fight to preserve yourself, the fight to preserve your life, the fight to make sure that your culture, the way of life is preserved, and of course, the people as Biafra nation as a large. because when Nigeria was created...
Yes, this one that he mentioned now has hit me like thunder. You know, there was a video I showed you people here where Jonathan was reciting what Baba Awolowo said in 1960, that Nigeria is only mere geographical expression, that it is not a country. But Fulani, they thought they are wise. They will rush to school. Do you know Fulani people? They are the ones stealing the oil money. They have thousands of pounds. There was a guy I know that studied in Scotland, and these Fulani boys came, paying him 5,000 pounds for each exam. He will sit for them. The guy is from Iguacha. This is not, I'm telling you, this is not fallacy. They go to school, obtain the certificate, but they don't read. They are not the ones writing the exams, because all they do is to use money, oil money. They will tell you that they have certificate. All the exams, they paid 5,000 pounds to get, so that they will pass and get their certificate. So they don't understand anything. Nigeria is not a country. Hello, my wonderful brother, great the great, all hail Biafra. Yes, it is only when Biafra comes and Oduduwa comes, Yoruba nation, because Yoruba people, I will give it to them. They are highly educated. Even if you see a Yoruba woman in the market selling, she can speak English and speak Yoruba, but they love their language, their dialect. I respect them for that. They speak their dialect. But if you want her to speak English, of course she will, because they are all very educated. Fela's mother was the first woman prime minister in the zoo. So the Fulanis, they don't go to school, or they go to school to get a certificate, but they don't study. There are differences in having a certificate and studying. When you study, you are understudying that thing you are doing to know it very well, to be able to explain it to somebody who didn't study, or explain your area or your course to somebody who don't have idea. Like a doctor will come now and tell you about anatomy. Anatomy is the study of human body from head to toe. They can tell you one area that they specialize in. But these Fulanis, they will be telling you, oh, don't break Nigeria. Nigeria is broken. Naturally, God broke us. It's three main nations. But no, they want to hold us because they want to serve their Oyibo masters. They prefer that Oyibo is comfortable than you, their fellow blacks. They don't understand what it means to be a nation or to be a country. Nigeria is not a country. Babawo is well read. He said that Nigeria is a geographical expression. And that's exactly what it is. And now that we are asking to be allowed to go our separate ways, they are buying people every here and there. They are using your brothers in the government to intimidate you. I will show you people where Enugu women are protesting what the governor of Enugu is trying to do. That is the Fulani man for you. But let's listen to our prime minister.
Created. The people of Biafra did not consent to Nigeria. The reason for fighting for Biafra is because the original plan of Nigeria has changed without you knowing it. The reason for Biafra exit today is because while Nigeria was recognized recognized as a secular state. Today, it is no longer a secular state. It has changed from the backyard to Islamic state. That is the reason. Without your consent. The reason for Nigeria to break away, to break into how many pieces of Biafra own is that we are only interested in our own nation.
You people have to be jumping all this. You know, I have a video here that I will show you where they are conducting their prayer on the road and cars have to park in the zoo. Cars have to park on this side, the other side, cars have to park. If you touch any one of them, the army will go and burn the whole town down. How can you be doing that sort of thing in a cosmopolitan city where people are running up and down to make ends meet, how to survive and how to support their families, and you are praying on the main road? I will show it here. This is what we call dangerous diversity. It is dangerous because even if you are a policeman now, to go and tell them to stop doing their alakuba on the street, they will start fighting ordinary people, burning houses, that you are interrupting their religion. How many religious group do we have in the zoo? The Christians, do they pray on the streets and block the roads? This is why the diversity is very dangerous. Let's listen to our PM.
And our own people. And let me tell you the fact. The old Eastern Nigeria that fought Biafra war remain Biafra people. Those who say they are not Biafra, the referendum is going on. You may decide not to. You may decide to say no to the referendum. And when the result comes, we are going to check it. But for now, Biafra remain 40 United States. And the old Eastern region is the Biafra. And those who would tell you that Igbo 5-state should go, you know, these are the issues that I really don't want to talk about because it does not make sense. Igbo does not have 5 states. If you talk about Igbo, there are Igbo in Benue State, there are Igbos in Kogi State, and so if they are telling you Igbos, what is going to happen to the Igbo in Benue State? What is going to happen to the Igbos in River State? And let me tell you, these are just, when we talk about Igbo, we talk about those speaking Igbo. There are Igbos that doesn't speak Igbo. These are the ones you find in Ijo, Efik, Urubo. These are Igbos that doesn't speak Igbo language. What do you do to them? Anyway.
Hello, Chisom. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Say Achibike Chibu. Sister Betty is really beautiful and hardworking. I am very proud of her. Oh my God. Thank you, my wonderful brother or sister, because in Igbo land, the woman answers Chisom, a man answers Chisom. Thank you. You are also wonderful. You people are wonderful people. Wonderful people. Biafrans, we are great people. They can't stop us. Thank you so much. They cannot stop us. They cannot stop us. These certificate forgers, they don't understand. That's what our PM is a barrister. He's a soldier. You know, married to a medical doctor. Why won't they be jealous of him or envious of him? This is Biafrans. If you go to Southeast, you will see something. You won't even believe that we are people that are marginalized. I am proud of you people. Thank you, Chisom. God bless you.
Anyway, my people in Belgium, you have a very important role to play in this struggle in the liberation of Biafra. Our achievement speaks for itself. I will not sit here and start listening the achievements of the Biafra government in exile. Our own is that we've made sure that the legality of the government in exile has been proven beyond every reasonable doubt in accordance with international law. Our own job now is to continue to push for the recognition of this government, including the de facto government in the homeland. The structure of the government has met the 1933 Montevideo Convention of a state. And now that this particular formation of the government and structure has been achieved, we now focus on the delegitimization of Nigeria. Cover Nigeria equally, as much as possible. That is all. You have to prove to the international community how serious you are. And of course, the next is to the UN, who will hit them very hard with evidence. So for peace to return to the entire West Africa, Biafra must be free.
Yes.
The continual subjugation of Biafra, the continual forceful union in Nigeria will never restore peace in the West Africa. And this particular peace will go beyond West Africa up to the entire Africa and Sahel.
Hello, Daba. You are welcome.
The exit of Biafra will also end the upsurge of terrorists within the Sahel region. The interest that the terrorists have, that the reason they are invading Nigeria today, many of the majority percent of this interest lies in the Biafra soil. And so the exit of Biafra will end the entire terrorist plan in Africa. And everybody must understand this. So when we fight for our freedom, we are not just fighting for the freedom of Biafra alone. We are fighting for the mankind. We are fighting for the preservation of the human life within the Sahel region. So any nation, any government that is very responsible must support Biafra. But like everybody know, we are not bothered whether a government recognizes Biafra government or not. We know that we must continue to do that which is right according to international law until they are forced to recognize Biafra. Because the time is coming when you can't hide away from what we are doing.
Yes, you know, somebody like Hope Uzodinma, he's also not educated. So these are the people of Fulani-like mind that like to use force, buying people to get everything they want. Hope, if you give him little comprehension, he cannot digest it. He cannot work it out. Our Prime Minister said here, we will use international law because we know how to follow things step by step. We know how to follow things considering human beings. We have value system. We know how to include others, to include people in what you are doing. You all will agree with me that our Prime Minister's cabinet, they are 47, each from one Biafra state. We have 40 Biafra states. So the remaining 7 cabinet members are from selected randomly. But he made sure that every person, every state has their own person in his cabinet. And they are all professors, doctors, intelligent people that we know how to work things out. And everything is going with rules. The international body cannot say no to us once we meet all the criteria required for this referendum to be declared. This is it. So Fulanis, if you want to Fulanize somebody or you want to Islamize somebody, can't you do it peacefully? But that is their little brain. The world have now known that Fulani, they are the dangerous species for the whole world. Because the guy they caught last time, some years ago, about during the time, a year before, or during the time of COVID, was a Fulani boy with bomb in his shoes trying to fly American airline, and he was caught. A Fulani, I know some of you must have heard that news during that time. This is how they work. They have exposed themselves to the world as dangerous species, and they are using the military now. They went to Aba on Tuesday using Osita Iheme to talk about internet, social media. This is how crude men, how people who are very brutal, how men who are very diabolic, very violent people, that's how they act. You use military, intimidating villagers, intimidating your own citizens, making everybody to be scared. People cannot speak out. No freedom of speech, nothing at all. All the rights that both God and law gave man, they will deny you all that. All they know is to carry knife and carry gun. That's all. Very warlike people. So if this man continues to rule the zoo and the Biafra and the Oduduwa inclusive, are we going to have anyone left by 2027? No, my people, think about it. And those of you who are saboteurs, do you think that they will use you and just dump you? They will buy you. If you are a Biafran, they don't want any Biafran to remain standing. They want every Biafran down, including you, the saboteur. Because anybody you sell your brother to will not trust you. I can never be economical with that truth. I have to say it the way it is. So my people, whether you are educated or not, you should try to know what your rights are and how to apply it comprehensively. So my people, for those Biafrans who are still sabotaging, trying to use the political solution, you are on your own. We move Biafrans.
The time is coming when this government, who have refused to comment on the activities and the status of Biafra, will be forced to comment. And though the time is coming,
they're already commenting on Biafra.
And don't, the spirit of Adokia will be forced to comment on Biafra. And that will determine, that comment will come as a result of our determination, our resilience, and what we have to do to delete.
Thank you, my brother Uchenwale. If anyone wants to join me on the studio, please indicate and I will send you a link. So my people, remember to like and share. And for those of you who have not subscribed, subscribe to Betty Ford TV on my YouTube and Facebook, Betty Ford Second. We are here. Thank you so much. Uche said, our gallant mother, may the Lord be your strength. Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. The Lord is our strength. God loves us. God blessed us. We are wonderful people. Biafrans, very intelligent, very smart, very educated. The educated ones are educated to the core. Yes, a Biafran person will come to your town. He will live in one room. The next thing you will see is that he has built a duplex. That's why Ahmadu Bello was talking to a white man that was interviewing him. He said, anywhere Igbo man comes, he is trying to intimidate people, trying to gain everything, trying to possess the land. Yes, because we are developers. We are not destroyers. There are two Ds. You are either a developer or you are a destroyer. We are not destroyers. We like to develop. We are very bold because we know what we are doing. I know that all of us are not fantastically okay. That is nature. Even your fingers, they are not equal. Yes, he said that we dominate. We don't dominate anybody. It is our personality that intimidates them. You remember that before the war, when an Hausa man shake your hand, he will rub it on his chest. We don't marry them. We don't go close to them because they lack knowledge. Even God said it, that his children die for lack of knowledge. And this is the Fulanese. They lack knowledge. Your fellow blacks, you are killing them like ants. You have no feelings for human beings, no value. They have no value system. That's why they are fighting us.
Delegitimize Nigeria state within Biafra land. And that's what we are going to do. The economic sanction strangulation continues. So Belgian people, I want you to understand that for us to go deeper into the affair of the Biafra Republic of Exile is something that takes a lot of time. We are now going to start the awareness like never before, making sure that our people will listen to the voice of Biafra radio from the satellite, and our people will listen to the voice of Biafra television, satellite TV in Biafra land, and that is already happening. We are live on satellite on TV, live on satellite on radio, and we are still spreading. Now we have ordered that the entire coastal state, the state from the coastal region, will have, first of all, will have this radio, the FM 97.5 FM from the satellite spread across the state before we talk of the hinterland. Because in the hinterland, the entire Biafrans are aware of what is going on. So our satellite is focused on the coastal side. And from this week, we are into one of the hinterland states will test run the satellite radio from the Biafra Republic of Exile.
Yes, he said that they will start from coastal land. And today, I have shown you people, today our Prime Minister, he displayed it on his Twitter confirmed handle, where somebody from that coastal land was excited, showing I have showed it here. I really don't have to show it again. If you roll the video back, you will see it. Let me show you people where this zoo mentality people were saying their prayers on the high road, stopping cars from both sides. These are the people we live with. People that behave like, I don't know what to call them. How can you be, how can you be praying on the high street? See, look at them. Look at cars parked. You see it? The video was very brief, but you have seen it, where they were praying on the high street, my people. Have you ever seen that sort of thing anywhere in the world? They have mosque, but they will not use it. They are looking for trouble. For anyone that they will tell you that the person is fighting them. So my people, that is it. Now, all these governors that are sabotaging, only God knows what we Biafrans we do to them when Biafra come. They prefer to take land that belong to their own people and give it to Fulani. Why? Why would they do a thing like that? To rear their cattle. That cattle belongs to all these criminal senators. Then the farm that these poor women, because they don't pay them state benefit, they don't pay them anything. So the land that these poor women cultivate the food they sell to train their children in school. Nigeria is one oil producing country that have no free education for their citizens. Then you will now put the army to guide these Fulanis with AK-47, denying people from farming. Let me show you their video. My people, you have seen it. You have seen it. These are women from Enugu State. Issues of local government. They were protesting because as Ojus Okalu did when he was governor of Abia State, he gave them lock panta. And then, now that, what's his name? The governor there now, Oti went there. Ndeba nyokunuma, isi mmadụ n'afụlụ ebe anwa. 100 people. 80. Isi mmadụ adịrị ya ebelfu onu. O ife this Enugu state governor chọkwala ime now. Ka o je nye ndị Fulani ani ụmụ nwanyị mmadụ na-akọ nni. How can you be doing something like this? Okay, nọ na zoo ejego m ugwu Hausa. Ị ga-gbagide gba like 2 hours. Empty land, nobody lives there. That's why they keep telling you that they are more in population. Ndị agụrụ akwụkwọ, ndị enwere ụbụrụ. And the ebe afụfa ga-eme ranch. Na-eje egote grass, na-edobelu their cows. That is what civilized people do. But no, they will mandate the governors, Ruga, to snatch people's land. You have seen these women. They are all rolling on the floor, crying for help. So when your governor wants to take your land, tell me who will help you in that state. Because if you go to court, the judges will follow the governor's decision. Because he will use all the millions he's supposed to use to develop that state to bribe the judge. Because Nigeria is one country where their judicial system is in total sham. They don't comply with rules of law. So tell me these poor women now, who will help them? This is why we are advocating that every Biafran should endeavor to vote. It is our civic right. Nationally and internationally, we have that legal right to vote. Look at these poor women. You have all seen it. You have heard them. Mbao came in. You can never see this sort of thing happen in the north. They are not pressurizing them for land. We have very small portion of land in the southeast and very highly populated. We have so many people in a very small portion of land, yet they still want to come and take it. This will show you that Nigeria is not working. Onyendu called them the zoo. They are really animal kingdom where animal eats a fellow animal. They have no sympathy, no human feelings. Please, my people, if anyone wants to join me, please indicate. I will send you the link, or I will send the link. Let anyone who wants to join click on it and join me and talk to our people. We Biafrans, we really mean to be talking to each other. You know, this is something we have to be doing on daily basis. Yes, I have posted the link. Anyone that wants to join, please click on it and join me and talk to our people. You can close your video or you can leave it open and talk to us. So my people, we have a lot to talk about. I will show you again a video of a soldier. For those of them who are smartening up to be recruited by Chinasa Nworu and Chike Doziem, all these Wayo DOS that sold Onyendu, they are working for zoo. They are the ones I talk to in most of the video I show. No matter how you sabotage your people, the person you are sabotaging them against or on behalf will never trust you. They will be calling you Nyamiri. That's what they will call you. One of the Fulanis were bold some time ago and said that all these governors that they are pretending that they are all Biafran at heart. So they know. They are not that foolish. They know that you, the saboteur, you are not a good person. So anything I show you people here, you will know that these people, they are smart. They want to recruit soldiers. Let me play you the voice of a soldier. Was it not on Tuesday they went to Aba using soldiers, Lakbaja and Musa, to bring, to stop social media? Because they know that we now have multi-number of social media people telling the world about the zoo. That time it used to be only Mazi, Onyendu, followed by our PM. Now we are many. They can't stop us, my people. Listen to this soldier.
I wish I know. I for land work. And even though electrician. And I don't understand myself. By now, I don't get boys. For don't they call me.
Those of you will be saying, now want to join the Nigerian army. Before you join the Nigerian army, come here with the chief of the defense staff will be saying him talk. Make you watch and make you listen to Ram, and also make you share them to that your brother will be saying they wish to join the Nigerian army. There are things where we say most of us we don't know. Most of us, if you say all these army, then they enjoy. Most of us they think say all these are uniform people, then they live well. But make like hear them from your own mouth. The way we say it talk them. As you watch this video, you share them, make you drop your opinion. Whether you go feel still like to join the work or you no go like to join the work. Make you listen to what you talk. As they watch them, make you share them. Listen to them.
After some of it, we need to do more. We need to renovate the old ones because they've been there for ages, so that we can fix them. My dream is for every officer and soldier to have an accommodation that he can look up and say, look, this is my own, this is my barracks. We friend a lot because...
You see, every time Musa will be talking about barracks, you all know that when there was a soldier that said that Boko Haram, who repents, can become president, like what's his name? The current president, because Tinubu is the vice. What's his name again? You know the vice president now, the one that formed Boko Haram. He is Boko Haram himself, Shetima. You know, this very military man said that the Boko Haram can be the president. And it's true. Boko Haram now is the president of Nigeria. He said, he turned around and said, since you people cannot deliver, we will do the job. So this Musa is their boss. Yeah, Shetima, thank you, great. Thank you, my brother. So many things in the brain. You know, now, this very Musa, they are promising soldiers that they will build them barracks, build them houses, grab land. That is indirect way of grabbing land, Ruga. My people, how can they do this? Grabbing people's land. You saw those women protesting. That is part of it. But continue to listen to Musa here. He's building them barracks.
Most of the operations we're conducting, a lot of the officers and soldiers are out there in the field. If today all these operations are over and we have to go back to the barracks, there won't be enough barracks for us. The issue of ration cash allowance where we feed, sure, uniform do. Anytime we're on operations, I, as a general, I'm being fed on 1,200 per day with my soldiers. From the first general to the last soldier, the same amount. That's what we manage. My soldier collects at least less than 50,000 for salary a month. We all know situations on ground. My appeal is for them to have salaries that, I mean, is worth it for the work they're doing. We deserve to have that. So that they can encourage them to want to do more. We have a lot of them that have been injured, families separated for a very long time. These are aspects that we think, the moral aspect of it, that will actually ginger the troops to want to do more. And especially on the issue of Nigerians also encouraging the men. I mean, we have seen other countries when military men come into airports, how they have been applauded, get first-class treatments wherever they go to. When they go to buy things, they get rebate. We don't get all those things in Nigeria, and yet we're doing such services. We're not saying that.
You see, my people, there is no how, you know. There is no how you will be a soldier. They are paying you 60,000. I blame these soldiers. Though I think was it March or in February? I think it was March that 500 soldiers from the south resigned because they refused to be buying people for this government. Those are the well-trained combatant soldiers who are ready to fight any external war that comes to their country. That is why we have soldiers. That's why so many countries have soldiers. But Fulani have soldiers to be buying people for them. And these stupid soldiers, they pay them 60,000 naira a month, whereas a bag of rice in the zoo is about that 60,000. And look at this young man, he's only regretting. He said that he would have preferred that he went to learn handwork, and by now he will have people working under him, calling him Oga. You all heard it. This is the Nigeria they want to suppress us, to remain with them. Never. It will never happen. Nigeria has broken into pieces. Oduduwans have declared their nation. We are going to declare our own in December. No matter what these soldiers do, this one is Lagbaja, the other one talking is Musa Christopher. He's a Christian. If he is Christopher, that means he's a Christian. And they allow themselves to be used by this Fulani, you know, Fulani enweruche, and they use the army. Christians, the same way this Musa should learn from Yakubu Gowon. Yakubu Gowon went to Ghana, Aburi, to agree with Ojukwu on how to restructure. When he came back, Gowon refused. What he agreed, other African leaders settled him and Ojukwu. Ojukwu accepted. He came, he said no. Fulani convinced him. Today they are buying his people in thousands. Plateau State, Christopher Musa have started championing the decimation of ethnic indigenous people. For Fulani that came from Futajalon. Fulani came from Futajalon, North Africa. We are not the same with them. They don't have feelings for us. They don't. They came to a land where God blessed us, flowing with honey and milk and honey, oil, gas, everything. They don't want to go. Even if you are staying in someone's place, you have to stay gently, behave like a man, follow their customs, follow their tradition. Yes, Aburi Accord, yes, my brother, the great. Gowon refused. Now this Christopher Musa is now championing the cause of Fulanese, using his soldiers to go and burn villages. Look at the last one they did at the Ueli South, Okwama. Innocent elders staying in the bush, which I don't even know whether they have allowed them to come back to their town. Is that what they should be doing? This Christopher Musa, I wish he will see this video. They are using you now. Learn from Yakubu Gowon. Learn from Yakubu Gowon. You don't want to learn. You are not a soldier. A real soldier does not go to burn any town in his country. You don't. Because that is mass murder.
Everybody should give us everything that we need, but I think we should be considered. And troops commendation. I have told you as a commander, my greatest pain is when I have to face the family of my either officer or soldier to tell them they lost their breadwinner. It is painful. You go back.
Where do they lose their breadwinner? Is there war in Nigeria? Or na Biafra land? Fabu Manu na Bani. You are not happy to tell them, their wives. Now, explain to them. Kawalu fife ikpofa jebime ebefa no we lose all their lives. Shetima form Boko Haram. He is your president. Go and bring him to come and do the apology to those on a budifa. Umunne mono manandi Facebook na YouTube. Famwe community rule. Oburi ife niile ka ị na-ekwu n'oyibo. Otherwise, fa ewetuo ife na ma. Or ife na ada avoid oge ụfọdụ. You know. Ọkwa ndị zoo na-akwụfu ụgwọ. Zoo na-akwụsị these two people mention oketa ụgwọ. Fa na-emesikwa up with this my channel kita, but akam na ekpekwe ekpere na ayochukwu ka fa ghara iwetu ya, because I use it when I talk to ndị be on daily basis. Ndị be anyị need ka a na-agwafe okwu maka ikwukata ife agbachie nkịtị fa niile they will go to sleep. That's why every day we are on, even 3 times a day if we can. And some of my colleagues, they do that 3 times a day. Ndị be anyị need ka a na-agwafe okwu every day. We need it. Yes. If you forget about it, displaying things on daily basis, they will go to sleep.
With nightmares when you close your eyes. Nigerians should understand that these people have their families. all over. Just the way we're enjoying with our, now it's holiday period, a lot of people are on holidays, have traveled abroad. We don't have that luxury. Most times you don't get to see your family all over this period. These are sacrifices they make, and I think we should look at aspects of trying to commend them.
So, my people, you have seen that. You have seen it. These people, I will tell you, are very, very serious about what they are doing. And for this and so many other things, especially no, great the great, I don't know how to do it. If you will give me your number, or you take my number from this very channel, +447377, you can give me a call, please. I will appreciate that. Kindly confirm that you can help me. I don't. Because if a name now, Fade is sending notification to so many people. Please, just take my number. Thank you so much for reminding me. In case you are unable to do that, I will then look for someone. You said there's a backup. Okay, let me copy it down. But I will appreciate it if you call me. Yes. So, my people, as we are saying, as we are here all together, I appreciate you all. Try and share this message so that it goes viral. The most important thing here now that I have showed you people is that we have heard Onyendu's voice. Anyone that wasn't here when I played Onyendu, just rewind the video and you will hear it. Onyendu was telling us how Nigeria government was pressurizing Binta, the judge, Binta Nyako, not to give him bail, not to release him. Or they threatened the lady that if she releases Onyendu, that they will take her husband to court and her son, the EFCC. You see how the zoo works? You see how they work? So that was the first thing I played here. The second one was the video of a guy that sent okay, all right. Thank you so much. Thanks, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I will try. So the guy sent our PM a video showing him that they now have satellite TV in Homeland, and that was a very great achievement. And radio, it is all working. Okay, yeah. Nwokike, my brother, thank you. Listen to it later. Yes, thank you for joining. So I have showed it and showed so many other things, reminding our people that Prime Minister said that by next month, 3 days will be sit at home, 29th of May, 30th of May, and 31st of May, so that people will seize that opportunity to vote, because we need this self-referendum voting to be as many people as possible that we vote. Please, my people, we need that vote. I also played a video of someone, let me play one video of a girl, a white lady. encouraging Biafrans. Yes, you know, let me play her voice. She's encouraging Biafrans to continue voting. It is Biafra or nothing, she said.
We just had Christmas, and this is the perfect time to think about other people, think about your loved ones, think about your ancestors, and generally think about who we are, what are our values, where we come from. And I'm Polish, so I was reminiscing about World War II.
She's a Polish.
And how it affected us in Poland. And I was thinking about people who fought in that they really had to go through. It's just unimaginable. And then I realized that right now, as we speak, we are living a history. Biafra is fighting for independence, and this is a history happening right now. This is the times that people will be writing books about. This is the times that people will be making movies about, and we are living it as we speak right now. And when we are living this reality, it just seems so normal. You know, the news are coming every day. At some point, you kind of just get used to it, and it seems like part of everyday life. And we might forget how important and how significant it is. And here I am holding the Declaration of Biafra. This is the proof that Biafra is here. Biafra is coming. Nobody and nothing can stop Biafra anymore. So guys, here it is, Declaration of Biafra.
You see it, my people? She is a Polish girl talking about how war happened during their own time and how Poland got their own independence. So what we are doing, we are not joking. It's not a child's play. This concerns human lives. It concerns our freedom. It touches our liberty. We need it and we must have it. It is not going to come, as our Prime Minister said, because maybe Abarebe is a criminal, or Ubi is a criminal, or Tinubu is a drug dealer. No. It is our right. And all these processes it is taking is because we are people that like to follow system. We have and we maintain value system. We value human beings. Human beings, we are precious things in the eyes of God. God loves us so much that he gave his only begotten son to come and die for us and save us. That will show you people the extent to which God loves us. When we are crying, God is hearing. That's why he made himself a spirit. You don't see God, but he sees us. He hears us. We all know that God is only God that creates man, and he created us in love. So we have right to exercise our freedom, our liberty, and go for it. That's why it is taking so much time. But if you people consider when our Prime Minister took over from this criminal DOS that sold Onyendu, you will know that our Prime Minister is doing a lot. He is trying. The first thing he did when they brought down his YouTube channel, he built with his own money, Enter Biafra. And since then, he never stopped. Now, the confirmation is here today that the satellite TV is dead. Our people will no longer have any problem, and satellite radio. So my people, we are good to go. December is far, but I can tell you, it won't be long now. It will come and go. We need to vote, and we need to donate as well. Maka na ndị Igbo tụrụ inu si na ofe ọma no ego gburu that our Prime Minister is doing all these things. You are all wonderful people. Every Saturday fundraising, like tomorrow, you will see what our people do. They donate generously because they are seeing what our Prime Minister is doing with the money. It is only in Biafra land that people are not in IDP camp. Some part of Ogun State, Kwara State, all those places, many of them are in IDP camp. Plateau State, Benue State, they are in IDP camp, only in Biafra land. So my people, let us continue to vote and continue to donate. Thank you, my brother Mukike, for confirming. I will love you people and leave you. We have spent 1 hour 36 minutes. I will see you people tomorrow afternoon because in the evening we'll be fundraising. Try and be there. We have a lot to continue touching on. This referendum needs a very powerful finishing touches before our Biafra will be declared in December. I love you all and I will leave you here. Chetekwa n'ifokoko ndemkwu. Onye ndị lo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ndị Biafra, unu alarụkwanụla. Peace, progress, unity, and freedom. Thank you, my people. Thank you for joining. Remember to click the like button, share so that it will go viral. Okay, all right. Okay, new Gmail. All right, I will do that. Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you. Nwokike was the one that saved me yesterday. Yes, thank you. I love you all. All hail Biafra. Bye for now and remain safe. We want to live and see Biafra. Thank you, my people. Great men and women. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Nwokike. Thank you, Great the Great. Thank you, Sonny Sonny. Thank you. Thank you, Nwokike. Bye.